Welcome everyone to Loveshack Entertainment's Year in Review. We're beginning this series today with Pokemon X and Y, the first, technically first, X and Y base set. Now, the way this series works is very simple. We're going to take a look at all the Pokemon sets and expansions that were released in 2014, starting with X and Y, and obviously going in order, and then we're going to take a look at them, maybe review them a little bit, talk about which ones were better, which ones were worse, and we're going to open them up and just have a little bit of fun with it. So this is going to be once a week through the month, because we have 4 expansions that were released this year. So it'll start with X and Y, then we'll go to Flashfire, then we'll go to Furious Fist, and then we'll wrap it up with Phantom Gate, right about the end of January, and hopefully, I think it's around that time, beginning February, that the next set comes out. So hopefully we'll be able to get some cool pulls. We'll be able to reminisce a little bit about some of the things that we've opened in the past year. X and Y was one that we didn't open too much, but we did a few, and we opened a bunch as part of, like, random sets and things like that. So this is cool. This is an X and Y Special Edition. It comes with a super rare, or actually Cosmos Holofoil rare Gyarados, which I believe, based on that symbol, and I could be wrong, but I think that is the X and Y symbol on the bottom there. But I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's either X and Y or Dragons Exalted. I was trying to get a good zoom on it, but it's kind of hard based on the light, the camera angle. But those of you who might be able to, might be a little bit more familiar with Pokemon than I am, might be able to let me know if I made a mistake with that. So, let's go ahead and crack this baby open. And as always with these, it comes with a coin. It's a Pikachu coin. Seems kind of cool. I have so many coins. It's not even funny. But yeah, basically, we're going to just do this as a cool, like, review thing over a couple of weeks. And one of the things about it that is kind of neat is the fact that we are going to do a little bit of a giveaway at the end of the month based on whichever set we get the best pulls from. So if that is a little confusing, I will elaborate on it further as we go along, but we're going to compare our pulls from the sets that we've opened, and whichever set ends up giving us the best results, one of the viewers will have a chance to win themselves some of that set. So I will certainly give some more details on that as we go along. Take a quick look at this Gyarados, Cosmos Holofoil, trying to get a good zoom on it, and it knows Sharp Fang and Swing Around. And yeah, like I said, if you can see it down there, it's a little bit hard to make out. I can't seem to get it to zoom for some reason. It looks like it's either Dragons Exalted or X and Y, but I guess we'll know in just a second if it's X and Y once I crack these open. So, we'll start with the Yveltal pack, and we've had some decent success with this set in the past. Nothing crazy, but who knows. As always, when it comes to 3-packs, really for every 3 packs that we open, the goal is at least 1 holo rare or higher. So, see what happens. We got Krokorok, Muscle Band, that's a really good pull, actually. Illumise, Froakie, Skitty, Shelter, Fletchling, Swirlix, Reverse Conkeldurr, which is a rare, and a holo rare Gourgeist. Really cool. Nice card too. It uses damage counters, manipulates damage counters. It's an awesome card. And definitely a neat pull too. We'll put that right there. The Conkeldurr is a reverse foil. That is a regular rare. It is not a holo rare. And of course, Muscle Band too. Really good pull. Like a $5 uncommon. Good trainer card. I know it sees a lot of play competitively, so that's cool. And let's move on. We'll save Xerneas for last. So, I believe on camera we've actually pulled both Megas from this set. Now, this set did not have any secret rare Megas like Flashfire, and the other ones did. But let's just see what we got, and maybe we can pull something. Let's see. Mr. Mime, Girder, Rainbow Energy, another good card. Fairy Energy, Skitty, Spoink, Pawniard, Fletchling, Reverse Foil Malamar, and Swellow is our rare. That Malamar is really cool. I believe that's just a regular rare, but I could be wrong. But I do believe that it is just a regular rare. So, that's kind of cool. And the Rainbow Energy is not a bad pull either. That's always a good card to have some extra copies of on hand. So we met our quota, which is nice. And of course, we've got the X and Y Xerneas pack left. See, we got the 1 holo rare, but of course, if we could get a second one, I'm certainly not going to complain about that. Let's see what we got here. See if we can get ourselves a EX or something. Fairy Garden, Whirlipede, Shauna, Fairy Energy, Venipede, Jigglypuff, Leddyba, Sandile, a Reverse Foil Roller Skates, and a holo rare Slurpuff. Cool card. I believe it was also a promo, I think, or it was available as promo. They definitely made a Slurpuff that was accessible that way. That's really cool, though. And the Reverse Foil Roller Skates. not too much else in that one that I would consider worth putting to the side. Let's do a brief recap here. Our 3 reverse foils here from this X and Y. We got Conkeldurr, Roller Skates, and Malamar reverse. A Muscle Band, which is like a $5 uncommon trainer, which is cool, and Rainbow Energy. We had our Gyarados promo, which is most certainly not X and Y. If you could see the 2 symbol comparisons, very different. I do think it's Dragon's Exalted. And then, of course, we got Slurpuff as a holo rare, and Gourgeist as a holo rare. So 2 holo rares out of 3 packs is definitely not a bad number at all. And as always, when it comes to our Pokemon openings, we're going to give away a trainer code here. So we'll give away a Pokemon XY trainer code to the first person, or not the first person, but rather whoever answers correctly down below. How many, let's see, try this a little differently. How many energy cards exist currently in the TCG? So go ahead and leave that answer below. And I will pick one of you at random, and we'll get in touch with you to give you a free Pokemon online code. And so we've opened X and Y. Now next week when we do another video, we will open XY Flash Fire, special edition, very similar to this one. And of course, we'll continue that way up until we've gotten through Phantom Forces. So we did a couple of Phantom Forces openings on the channel already. You can check those out. Those were from the end of last year. And I will see you guys next week with the next installment in the pack in review, or year in review rather, Pokemon series.